Hi friends, my name is Gagan and I'm pursuing Masters in IT from Central Queensland University, Melbourne campus. This video is to share the views of the group discussion for the assessment task of the subject Information Security Management. The scenario was based of an auto fishing group of fishermen located in Tasmania. This AG group, along with all the infrastructure it had, didn't have the information security policies for which the tasks were assigned on the weekly basis. In the week 3, the task was to provide the steps the society should take for the certification and the accreditation of its information security system in Tasmania, for which we as a team members were getting confused so as to development of the information system or to whatever the question demanded. So further we decided to divide this into two parts. The one is certification, the other was accreditation. For the certification, we concluded that it was an internal process, so it would be done in 6 steps, which was to be the commence development, the certification material development, the review of the material, the approval of the policies, the launch of the process, and finally the operation and maintenance. For the accreditation, the AG will undergo the eligibility requirements and submit an application which defines the organization goals. Once this application was in compliance with the accreditation authority, it will wait for an inspection, and the positive result of which will complete the accreditation process, which was my view as well for the first assessment task. The second assessment task was to determine that if the AG had to expand its business in Victoria, so whether or not they will need the certification and accreditation of its information security system in Victoria, and why so. For that, we determined that we came to the conclusion after sharing certain links with each another that yes, there would be requirement of the same in Victoria as well, because the infrastructure they are using, the tracking of the deliveries, the banking facilities, and all that will require their data to be secured, for which again the certification and accreditation will come into play. However, my point of view in this was that the accreditation organization which will provide the accreditation will be different in the case of Victoria which was in Tasmania. The third assessment task, which was done in the week 5, was to determine the professional organizations which were involved in this certification and accreditation process, for which we concluded that certification, as I told you earlier, was an internal process, but accreditation was to be done by AISA, which is Australian Information Security Association, which provides the accreditation in Victoria and some other states as well. But for Victoria, we will be likely to be done by this organization, and for the Tasmania we'll use the ISACA, which is Information Systems Audit and Control Association, which will provide the accreditation in Tasmania. So which was a viewpoint. The group members were satisfied, and so was I. So that's all we had in this assessment task. Thank you.